Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the campus of Moody High School, home of the Blue Devils. It's robbery night once again. This time it's the St. Clair County Saints calling a visit to the Moody Blue Devils tonight. Okay, there we go. All right. Back with you. Lost you for just a second. Yes, we're back with the girls' game. The St. Clair County Lady Saints coming to tonight's game with a record of 17 losses. They're 0-17. They're 0-4 in area play. The Moody Lady Blue Devils come in with an overall record of 19-2 with their two losses coming to the Oxford Yellow Jackets 83-50 and Springville 54-44. But they did avenge Springville a couple of weeks later, defeating them in Springville, which is a tough place to win, 48-36. Now tonight, the Blue Devils focuses on their rival from 7 miles up the road, the St. Clair County Saints, and we're underway. Kendall Stevens brings the ball across the floor. Serena Rutledge passes off to Jayla Witsey. Now in the corner, Emma Kyle. She throws across court. Shot up. Miss. Rebound. Out of bounds. The ball remains with the Blue Devils. Emma Kyle set to throw the basketball in. Serena Rutledge takes the ball in the corner, drives to the basket, shot up and no good. Rebound, Saints. Now back to the Blue Devils. Shot up, rebound by Serena Rutledge, shot miss. Another rebound by the Blue Devils, put up and in. Jayla Witsey with the first points of the game. Pressure applied by the Lady Blue Devils, and that pressure works as the Saints turn the ball over. Emma Kyle with a layup, and good. 4-0 to score for the Lady Blue Devils. Another steal up on the basket. Jayla Witsey with the basket. 6-0, and the pressure by the Blue Devils is giving the Saints a hard time. They do get the ball across the court, still under tremendous pressure. Kendall Stevens with a steal. Up the floor to Serena Rutledge, layup and good. 8-0. And another steal, Rutledge. Pressure continuing. 10-0 run to start the game for the Lady Blue Devils. More pressure. Shot missed this time. Put up, Rutledge, good. 12-0 the score. And now the Saints walk the ball up the floor as the Blue Devils back off their pressure. Quick 12-0 run to start the game. Shot up. That was number 21, Lena Lemenche. Her shot falls short. Tori Powell puts up a shot, falls short. Foul on the play. And that foul looks like it's going to be on number 44, Kendall Stevens of the Lady Blue Devils. That's the team's first foul. Lena Lemenche set to throw the ball in for the Saints. Correction, that was Blair Lee throwing the ball in to Lena Lemenche. Lemenche walks the ball at the floor. Passes off to Nikala Mastella. A steal by the Blue Devils. Rutledge passes it off to Jayla Witsey. Basket good. Foul on Deangetha Hollins. I will get that name right as this game goes on. Free throw by Jayla Witsey is good. The score 15-0 in favor of the Lady Blue Devils to start this game. Lemenche walks the ball to the floor. She passes it off to Nikala Mastella. Pressured in the corner. Hands it off. Lena Lemenche was standing out of bounds. The ball belongs to the Lady Blue Devils. Emma Kyle throws it in to Rutledge, and Rutledge takes the ball behind her back and walks it up the floor, passes it. The drive to the basket by Kendall Stevens is good. Count the basket. The Saints' second second foul. Kendall Stevens' free throw is no good. The shot put back up and good this time by Emma Kyle. 19-0 the score in favor of the Blue Devils. Shot up by Marstella. Beautiful. Three-point shot by Lena Laminche for the St. Clair County Saints. 19-3 the score now. Emma Kyle for three. Ball short. DeAngela Hollins with the rebound. Blue Devils end up with the basketball. Jayla Whitsey with the putback. 21-3 the score. And looks like Coach Davis is sending in a new 5 on the next whistle. She has the luxury of doing that. She has a very good team both on the floor and on the bench. That's a good thing to have. The Saints are still under tremendous pressure. And the ball turned over again. Kendall Stevens throws it out to Rutledge. She makes a strong drive to the basket. Shot up and good. Acrobatic shot by Rutledge. Score the basket. Foul is on number 21, Lena Laminche. That is the team's third foul. Her first. Rutledge at the free throw line to shoot the bonus. Shot is no good. Rebound Bannerford and knocked off for the Saints. It'll be Blue Devils basketball under the basket. As you have 5 new players on the floor for the Lady Blue Devils. Under the basket. Up. Traveling call. A traveling call on number 21, Michaela Russell. Catherine Mann throws the ball in to Lena Laminche, and she brings the ball up the floor for the Saints, and she lets it fly, and it's nothing but nets. She brought some icicles down with that shot, and it's good. 21-6 to score now. And ball taken by number 12, Micaiah Stevenson. And the ball will stay down here on this end as it's still Blue Devil basketball. Riley Hodges throws the ball in for the Blue Devils. Shot up. Off of the Blue Devils, it'll be Saints basketball. And Laminche once again brings the ball up the floor for the Saints. Let's see if she pulls up again. Nice move to the basket. She's fouled. Foul is on number 12, Micaiah Stevenson. Her first, team second. Nicole Mastella with the basketball. Shot up, no good. Still be Saints basketball as the Blue Devils knock it out of bounds under their basket. Lena Laminche to throw the ball in for St. Clair. Nicole Mastella throws it in the corner to Laminche. Mastella gets the ball back. Back to Laminche. Back to Mastella. Back to Laminche. Laminche with the move to the basket. Ball knocked away, and it belongs to the Blue Devils. That turnover was on number 22, Reagan Hodges. She was called for traveling. Ball goes back to the Saints. As they throw it in next to the scorer's table, Lemenche with the basketball. Lets it fly from deep, and it goes out of bounds. Blue Devil basketball. And Miss Ryla Hodges brings the ball up the floor. Sets up the play. Reagan Hodges with the drive. Turnover by the Blue Devils. Saints basketball. Oh. That was an interesting move, but I guess it was not travel. Lemenche. She's fouled. She'll shoot 2. Foul is on number 22, Reagan Hodges. It'll be her first, team's third. Lena Lemenche at the free throw line, shooting for 2. She makes the first. The starting 5 comes back into the game. Lemenche, second free throw, up and good. 21-8 your score now as Rutledge brings the ball up the floor. Emma Kyle. Jayla Witsey to Rutledge to Kendall Stevens on the basket. Beautiful offensive play by the Blue Devils. 23-8 your score now. Lemenche. Lemenche with the basketball again. Under pressure. Good pass. She steps behind the three-point line, lets it fly. No good. Out of bounds. No, not out of bounds. Wixie with the basketball. The drive to the basket. Score. Good. 27-8. Timeout. St. Clair. What a start by the Lady Blue Devils in this rivalry game. 27-8 run to start this game. Timeout Saints with 1:14 to go in the first quarter. And there's your music, folks. And while they're playing the music, I can remind you that the Moody Lady Blue Devils have won 4 straight. 2 in area play. Our last broadcast was a home win by the Blue Devils, 65-20 over the Leeds Green Wave. And then they followed it up with a trip to a very tough place to play, if you're the road team, to Springville, winning 48-36. They've also won the last 2 non-region games, or non-area games, 75-41 over Westwood Christian and 58-46 over Briarwood Christian here just the other day. Looks like we're back to action. The Saints have thrown the ball in, and Lemenche once again brings the ball down the floor. Looking to get her offense set. Serenity was looking for a screen there. Steal by Witsey. She throws down the court to Serenity Rutledge, and the basket is good. The Blue Devils defense is on spot tonight. Lemenche, once again, observing and looking over the court. Set up her offense. She drives to the corner, throws it up, and looks like she's going to draw another foul. That foul is going to be on number 2, Emma Kyle. It'll be her first foul. It'll be team's 4th foul. Lemenche at the free throw line. First shot up and good. And she gets ready to shoot the second one. Takes a couple dribbles. Shot up and good. 29-10 your score with 28 and 27 seconds counting. Emma Kyle in the corner for three. Good. First three-point shot of the game goes to Emma Kyle. 15 seconds to go in the first quarter. Kickball called against the Blue Devils. Saints ball with 9.6 seconds left to go in the ball game. Handoff, steal, but Serenity was out of bounds, and the ball will remain with the Saints. Saints throw it in. It's stolen by Emma Kyle. Serenity looks to get a shot up. Under the basket, Tora Powles. The basket counts at the buzzer. Your score at the end of the first quarter. Your Moody Lady Blue Devils 34. The Vigilant St. Clair County Lady Saints 10. What a first quarter by the Lady Blue Devils. Now tonight's game is a makeup game, as this was actually supposed to have been played last Friday night, but because of the threat of weather, which has been the story of our lives here in the state of Alabama the last week or so, the game was moved. It was actually supposed to be played last night from what I understand, but it was also canceled because school was closed once again due to the weather. So the Saints and the Blue Devils are getting together tonight, and then the Lady Blue Devils will take the road trip down 411 across the bridge to take on the Leeds Greenway for the rematch from a couple weeks ago, this time at Leeds. And we're underway here in the second quarter. Ball knocked out of bounds, belongs to the Saints still. Blue Devils keeping that pressure on. The Saints are having a hard time getting the ball in. And this time they throw it away on the inbounds. Blue Devil basketball. Taryn Woodall into the game, and she's set to throw the ball in. And her and Rutledge bring the ball up the floor. Rutledge with the drive. Up and good. Strong drive by Surrender Rutledge. The Saints quickly push the ball down the floor. Rebound by Ryla Hodges. She pushes it forward to Rutledge. Rutledge under a little pressure, but no problem for her. She puts the ball in the basket for another score for the Blue Devils. And here come the Saints once again. Passes off to Sawyer Hendon. Hendon driven around the top of the key. Shot up by the Saints. It is no good. Rebound by number 12, Micaiah Stevenson. Rutledge with the ball. Hodges for three. She knocks it down. Number 22, Reagan Hodges for three for the Blue Devils. And the Saints once again trying to find some type of offensive flow, as the Blue Devil defense is giving them an absolute fit tonight. And that fit continues as they turn the ball over once again. Ryla Hodges brings the ball up the floor for the Blue Devils. She passes it off to her sister. Under the basket. Shot up, no good. Rebound by Taryn Woodall. Passes out to Hodges. Under the basket, shot up, no good. Battling for the rebound. Rutledge comes out with it. Out to Hodges for three. No. Reagan with the rebound. Rutledge with the drive. And this time the shot is good. Serena Rutledge is on fire tonight. 42-10. The score in favor of the Lady Blue Devils. The Saints are called for travel. It'll be Moody basketball. But 5:54 left to go in the first half. And here we go. Woodall throws it in to Rutledge, and Rutledge brings the ball down the floor. Passes off to Hodges. To Woodall at the top of the key. To Rutledge. Hodges fakes a shot, kicks it back out to Rutledge for three. No. Rebound, Hodges puts it up. No. Her sister with the rebound and the putback. Reagan Hodges for two. Official timeout on the floor as we have an injured Saint, and that looks to be number 23, Catherine Mann. She gets up. She hobbles off to the sideline to be checked out. Looks like it might be an ankle. Saints throw the ball in. LeMenche, once again, looking over the Blue Devil defense, and she brings the ball up the floor. That Blue Devil defense has been pretty much stiff tonight. They've been on point. Drive to the basket, shot up, no good. Stevenson with the rebound, and it's taken away from her. This time, Stevenson gets the steal, kicks it out to Rutledge. Rutledge to Hodges, layup, no good. Rutledge, no good. She gets her own rebound. She puts it back for the score. Now LeMenche once again. Looking things over. Oh, good ball handles by Miss LeMenche. Throws it up. Ball rolls across the top of the backboard. Ball out of bounds to the Blue Devils. Miss LeMenche has been working on her ball handling skills for the Saints. Kennedy Hockman throws the ball in for the Blue Devils as she's ended the game. She gives it to Riley Hodges. Hockman with the drive, throws it to Reagan Hodges. Hockman under the basket. The dribble, drive. Shot no good. Saints basketball. Oh, we got a travel. She tried her hardest not to, but balance. She was off balance. Blue Devil basketball. Hockman throws the ball in to Hodges. Hockman for three. No. Rebound Hodges. Yes. Reagan Hodges with the rebound and put back for two. 48-10 the score now in favor of the Lady Blue Devils. LeMenche for three. This time it's no good. Ball goes out of bounds and belongs to and it looks like LeMenche is having a conversation with some of her classmates in the stands. Hodges thought about the three, throws it back out to her sister, and according to Hockman, she didn't think about it. She let it fly. She was open. Good steal by her. Under the basket. Shot up. No good. Hodges with the rebound. And the putback. Reagan Hodges with the putback and the score for the Blue Devils. 50-10 the score now. Rebound Hodges. She pushes the ball up the floor, pulls it back, gets it across the court to her sister, Reagan. Stevenson in the corner for three. No. Hodges with the rebound. No. That is number 21, Michaela Russell, with that rebound. Looks like we have a timeout on the floor with 2:39 left to go in the first half. And what has been all Blue Devils from tip to now. They're up 50-10 with 2:39 left to go in the first half. And that's a buzzer for the teams to return to the court after their timeout. All right, Coach Davis keeps the same 5 girls on the floor. Blue Devils set to throw the football. I knew I was going to do that at least once tonight. Michaela Russell throws the ball in. Battle for the rebound on the basket. Jump ball. Possession to the Blue Devils. Russell gets ready to throw the ball in for the Blue Devils. Finds Hodges at the top of the key. She swings to her sister Reagan, who lets it fly for 3, and she knocks it down. Oh, the ref said her foot was on the line. That's a 2-point basket. 2-point basket by Reagan Hodges. Pretty shot nonetheless. Saints with the basketball. Under some pressure there. Drive to the basket. Stolen. Once again by Hodges. This back drive the basket. Ball knocked away. Belongs to the Blue Devils. Hodges gets the ball. Stevenson on the basket. Hodges to the top of the key. Hockman in the corner for 3. No. And we'll stay right here. Blue Devil basketball with 1:54 left to go in the first half. Hodges for 3 in the corner. No. And it'll be Saints basketball. DeAngela Hollis brings the ball up the floor for the Saints. Tries to get something set up offensively for them. Shot up and good by number 24, Blair Lee, for the Saints. 52-12 the score for in favor of the Blue Devils with 1:24 left to go in the first half. Hodges fakes a shot, kicks it out to her sister Hodges. Shot no good. And the Saints bring the ball up the floor with no pressure. But the Blue Devils pick them up full court. Shot up, no good. It's an air ball. The ball belongs to the Blue Devils with 54.6 seconds to go in the first half. And here we go. Hodges brings the ball up the floor. Looking over offense, throws it out to Reagan, who kicks it out to Stevenson for 3. No. Rebound Hockman to Stevenson. Stevenson with the drive. Up, blocked. And it'll be Saints basketball. With 34 seconds left, LeMetre hurries the ball up the floor. Dribble drive. Under the basket shot, no good. Rebound belongs to the Blue Devils. Hockman pushes the ball up the floor. Pulls it back out. She didn't have numbers. Hodges in the corner for 3. No. Rebound. Hodges again. Hockman for 3. No. Rebound Saints. And they fight for the ball. Jump ball belongs to the Saints. St. Clair basketball with 1.5 seconds to go. And that will be the end of the first half with the score. Your home standing. Lady Blue Devils would emphatically standing strong at home, leading Division St. Clair Saints 52-12. It's halftime, folks. Go get your snacks and come back and watch the second half. See you after halftime. And we're back live here after halftime. Oh. Okay. I know. I think that one was it. Oh, okay. Can you hear me? Uh-oh. Are we good now? Okay. We try to get the headset straight over here. Can we hear? Yeah, I can hear Drew.
I can hear you, Willie.
How you doing, big man?
Doing pretty good. How about you?
I'm doing just fine. Your thoughts on the first half?
Well, pretty fun game for the Lady Devils. They're on pace to put up 104. So, I don't know.
That might slow down a little bit here in the second half.
I think so.
They've taken the pressure off as Jayla Whitsey scores the first points of the second half with a drive layup to the basket. So you guys have started baseball practice out in the nice frigid air.
Ooh, man.
Hey, please tell me how that's going.
Well, the wind kind of died down towards the end of practice today, and we haven't been practicing since it started. So Monday was the first day, but we started practice today because of all the weather and school getting canceled and stuff. But it wasn't too awful today. It was kind of cold, but, I mean, we were layered up.
Well, I was talking to somebody today, and it's amazing that we could not wait for 38 degrees today since we've been under freezing, below freezing, for the last, 3 days? And then we go on into the weekend, it'll be below freezing the entire weekend.
Practice Saturday is going to suck.
I'll send us some prayers for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
The Blue Devils will come out and score 4 more quick points to start the second half as they lead it now 56-12. Saints turn the ball over and it'll be Blue Devils basketball. I'm sitting here with the one and only, the great Mr. Drew Brown.
What's up? Man, I'm going to have to steal one of Alex's Divine Fitness hoodies for practice Saturday. Just an extra layer.
I do not blame you. Well, what time was practice Saturday?
10 to 12.
I will actually be out of the bed. I will should have finished breakfast, and I believe me and my guys are meeting to work out as Surrender Rutledge drives to the basket and scores once again. We'll be meeting to work out at around 11, I think, and I've started back the tradition of Explosion Saturday that I've had back in the day.
Really? What's that all about?
Well, I'm 50 years old, but I still want to stay somewhat athletic and still able to move. So we'll be doing some power cleans and hang clean and press and snatches. And what we'll also be doing a little bit of hit stuff, too, to kind of sort of get me moving and keep my cardio up, too. As you know, I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes back in May. So I've lost about 20 pounds and I obviously want to work to lose some more.
Well, shoot, Willie. If you told me you were 30, I'd have believed you. So.
Well, I was 30 20 years ago.
Well, you're moving around.
Well, young guys like you keep this old man young. So I appreciate you guys.
Yes, sir. You appreciate you.
And the Saints have the basketball once again. Throws it in under pressure. LeMeche for 3. No good. This time Whitsey with the rebound, pushes the ball up the floor. Tori Piles under the basket, 4-2.
Now, some of St. Clair's shot selections are kind of confusing me just a little bit.
Well, I think these girls are, at this point, let's just get on out of here. So they're just trying to finish it strong.
I mean, I don't blame them at this point.
And I'm sure Coach Davis wouldn't mind either. Getting her starters and stuff out and getting them rested because they make the drive across the bridge tomorrow night to take on the other rival on the other end of 411 in the Leeds Lady Green Wave.
That'll be a good game tomorrow for the guys for sure. I can't wait to see that one.
Yes, I'm sure y'all will be there and Full force. How's it going?
We'll be showing up, showing out tomorrow.
Yes, you and you got the student section. Yes, you guys got to get there and be loud.
Should be interesting with all the players back because we kept it, I would say, pretty close with all of our
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
other guys. So.
Oh, yes. Yes, Bradley just left from over here, bringing me the roster for the varsity game. And this will be his first game back as LaMeche lets it fly from the timeline. It falls just a little bit short. Whitsey under the basket, puts it up and in. 64-12, the score.
What's funny about number 21 is we always used to say that she looked like Mason Morris. Or Mason. Let me rephrase. Mason Morris looked like her. With the hair.
Oh. Where's Mason Morris at? I'd like to ask him about this.
Nowhere to be seen. He'll probably be here for the guys' game. He's got
Yeah.
some good friends over there because, he's from St. Clair.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's the thing for me, and I'm sure you know and understand. Just like last week or 2 weeks ago when we played Leeds, obviously I know a lot of kids on the Green Wave side. I know all the kids on the Moody side. It's the same way for me tonight, as I know a lot of the guys for the Saints, and I know all the guys for the Blue Devils.
Just getting around the community, Willie.
Yes.
It's a good thing.
So how does that work for you guys? I think from what I gather, most of you guys from all three schools, Leeds, Moody, and St. Clair, you guys hang around each other and, get along just fine.
I would say so, other than sports. Sports gets kind of heated in game, but after the game, we're all good friends after.
Well,
so.
And that's what I try to teach the guys there at the ministry, I'm a competitor too, so, Drew, if you and I are going to play basketball, if you're under the basket, guard me, son, I'm going to have to lower the shoulder and try to take you out on my way to the basket.
I'll tell you my best shot is I'm staying near the three-point line and trying to score more points than you can from there. Letting you score down low is going to be the key to me not getting hurt.
Well, after I win the game, I'll give you a pat on the back and let you know I love you and everything's going to be all right.
We won't do this 1v1 that we're talking about.
Yeah.
For my pride.
First of all, it's entirely too cold for it.
I'd completely agree with that.
Too much movement for me while it's cold is rough on these joints.
Shoot, I'd say it's rough on mine too. We'll rain check it. How about that?
We'll rain check that. Hodges in the corner. Whistle blows. 3-second call. And I probably had a rant on this the last time we had a game, but of all the calls in basketball that I absolutely cannot stand, I hate that call. I don't care who it's against.
I don't understand the rule, to be honest. I don't know why it's in place. It's just kind of something – I've never had to worry about it. Never really stayed in the paint too long.
Yeah, now, in my playing days, I definitely got it called on me a few times. It's just, keep you from just standing under the basket. You actually got to get out and play some defense. Hodges with the drive. Misses the shot. Looks like she was fouled with no call. Jump ball is called, and it'll be St. Clair basketball as the time runs out on the third quarter. With the Blue Devils up 68-13. Stevenson for three. No. Hockman with the rebound. No. Rebound to the Saints. Ball kicked out. Nikhil Mastella brings the ball up the floor, drives to the basket, and the score. 68-15. Now the score.
It seems like they're running a hot clock right now. I thought they wouldn't do that until the fourth quarter.
No. It depends on if they're up by a certain amount of points. As Hodges hits the three from the elbow. I believe it's 30. Don't quote me on that. I just saw a 6'8" giant walking the door over there.
Who is that?
Oh.
He is a – stick him on the court for St. Clair right there.
Well, his brother, Dalton.
Oh.
Dalton.
Dalton's
yes. Trace played for the Saints years ago, and now he's here to watch his brother play. He is a very large fellow. Now, I will say – as we come to the end of the third quarter with the score, the Moody Blue Devils 71, the St. Clair County Saints 15. I would say if I had to play under the basket against that big fella, I might have a little bit of a hard time.
I'd agree with that one. I don't think I'd try too hard. So, maybe he can score. I'll be like, I wouldn't try too hard.
Oh, we got a technical free throw here.
Huh.
LeMenche hits the first one.
Wonder.
I think me and Drew both missed that call.
Must have been a little after, I guess.
It must have been.
Huh.
She missed the second one. So now the readjusted score at the end of the third quarter. The numbers switched score. The Moody Blue Devils 71 and the St. Clair County Saints 17.
Man, this is a ball game, to say the least.
Tell us how you really feel, Trey.
This is not very – I mean, if someone gave me the option to put money on it right now, I think I'm going to take the Lady Devils. I mean –
Well, in the Saints' defense, you see they have 7 players. So they do rotate in and out, and it's been a long season for them, and I think they have about 5 games left. And speaking of remaining games, the Blue Devils, the Lady Blue Devils, like I said, as me and Drew was talking about, as we have another steal, Rutledge with the drive to the basket and the score. They'll go across the bridge to play Leeds tomorrow night. And then they have a trip down 119 to take on Briarwood.
Ooh, man.
Yes. Now, they defeated Briarwood here last week, 58-46. So they'll travel to Briarwood this time. Then they come back home for Calera, and then they travel to Mortimer, Jordan, and then they finish up the season on February 1st here on senior night against the Vincent Yellow Jackets.
And I can't wait for playoff time for these Lady Devils.
Oh,
It
yeah.
is going to be fun to watch this.
Yes, and I bet you guys and girls, the student section, are going to get up there and make a whole lot of noise.
Oh, we'll be there, all right.
Emma Kyle at the free throw line.
Where's it at this year? Do you know?
I have no idea.
I know last year it was at JSU, but
Well, now, the regional should still be at JSU, but obviously the Final Four is at the Legacy Arena, formerly the BJCC.
we anything short of a blue map for this season would be really disappointing. But I mean,
LeMenche's hurt. Oh. She hurt her wrist. Oh, and she looks to be in a lot of pain,
she was hurt earlier in the game. It looked like an ankle.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, she is in a lot of pain.
Oh, man.
Oh, goodness.
And she's grabbing at both right now.
Yeah. You hate to see things like that.
That's just the bad part of sports for
Yeah.
sure.
Yes.
Hoping she's okay.
Do what? Okay. Okay, so we got her up, and
Good to see her walking off.
yeah, she's walking to the sideline. As the entire crowd, both sides, Moody and St. Clair, give the young lady a hand. She goes to the sideline, and
I mean, despite this score, you can tell she's playing hard.
She's played hard all night. She's got range. She was pulling them up from the timeline a couple times, and she knocked them down too.
And they were nothing but net shots too. They
Yes.
looked pretty.
And Jalen Whitley under the basket with another score for the Blue Devils. I don't think I've ever, I think maybe once or twice in my life I've hit a shot from the timeline. I had pretty decent range, but that's some serious range. And Rutledge with the steal and the score.
I mean, that's something you can't really practice either, which is the more impressive part. It's kind of like it's harder to get into a routine of hitting that shot.
Right. No, and we got another steal. Rutledge on the basket and the score. timeout, Blue Devils, as Coach Davis, I'm pretty sure, is looking to get the starters out and bring her second five in to more than likely finish the game.
Well, I know last time they played against St. Clair, what's her name? I'm blanking right now. Number 0, Serenity.
Yeah.
I don't think she played. Like, she didn't dress out or anything. Just I don't know if she was hurt or anything. They just didn't want to risk it.
I understand.
They won the game without her, so
Yeah.
smart decision by Coach Davis,
Yes.
in my opinion.
I tell you what, though, they're on a little bit of a winning streak, 4-game winning streak, and I think, to me, and you may agree, the biggest win on that win streak was the revenge match on the road up at Springville.
Oh, man.
And you played sports for Moody all 4 years, and you know one of the toughest teams that's been for the Blue Devils to play has been any sport against Springville.
Springville is one well-coached team in anything but football. I'll say that. I mean, they aren't not well-coached. They've just not been as elite as they are in other sports, like basketball, baseball, softball, everything else, everything in between. They are pretty darn good at. Shoot, their bowling team's up there competing for state championships.
Well, it's become a good little rivalry between the Tigers and the Blue Devils in all sports. As Hodges shoots 3, she passes out to her sister, who knocks it down for 2. Reagan Hodges. The Hodges sisters are having a great game, and it's pretty cool to see 2 sisters or 2 siblings out on the floor playing on the same team with each other.
100%.
Now, there's no chance that you and your brother would play with each other.
I was wishing he'd try out for baseball. We'd still get to practice with the junior high. Now I see all Alex's friends out there this year.
Really?
7th grade and senior.
So Alex is not playing baseball, huh?
No, sir.
But he is playing basketball. Kendall Stevens with the score.
His poor little team, they are the opposite of undefeated. They are defeated. They have not won a game yet.
Junior high?
Junior high. 7th grade team.
Oh, wow.
The
They got it split up. Oh, so they did the same thing in basketball as they did in football. That's Hockman with the pick, and she drives to the basket, and she gets the layup for the score.
And they didn't even try transition defense right there.
No. Again, I think these ladies are ready to call it a night.
Now the question is, do the Lady Devils hit triple digits?
Well,
I'm wondering.
It's 3 minutes and 8. Well, the clock's hot, so it may be kind of tough.
We'll see. We'll just see how many turnovers they can get.
Hodges.
Over to Hodges. And she nailed the 3. Reagan.
The Hodges sisters. Reagan Hodges for 3 once again.
She's been hot from shooting deep. She's had, I think, 2 threes and a deep 2.
Well, apparently they called it a 2 because it's 90 instead of 91. So I guess that was a deep 2.
So back-to-back deep 2s.
She might need to trim those toenails a little bit so she can get behind the 3-point line. But I'm sure she'll take the shot either way.
Oh, 100%. I don't think that's going to be the difference maker in the game. We'll see. That lady is not singing yet.
No. Hockman with the steal, and she had it stolen back, but Hodges steals it back, and then the Saints steal it back. And the Saints push the ball up the floor. Corner for 3. No. Rebound Hockman. She pushes the ball up the floor. Passed it to Hodges. Shot missed. Her sister with the rebound, missed. Stevenson with the rebound, missed. Stevenson once again, she kicks it back out to Hodges. Back in the corner to Hodges. Shot, no. Back to Hodges. The ball is finding the Hodges sisters very well tonight. But this time the ball found the Saints. Nakai Mostella with the basketball. Saints throw the ball away. Blue Devil basketball with 1:22 and counting to go.
Someone in the student section when I was over there said this was like watching Civic Center basketball.
You know, I only watched like 1 year of Civic Center basketball in my life. My nephew only played 1 year. I didn't play Civic Center basketball.
I mean, Alex always played, and I always got to coach with Dad. And that's just interesting, to say the least.
I bet it is. What's up, Noah? Yes, hey, if you hear me say what's up to somebody, I know people on both teams. And if the kids come by, they speak. And out of habit, I'm going to speak back. So,
Louis a very popular guy, to say the least. Everybody loves him.
I'm just an average guy. Hockman with the steal and rebound and putback. My boy Drew Brown here. I'm so very proud of the young man. I've watched him grow into over the last 4 years, and I can't wait to watch him play.
I can't wait to play. Maybe it'll be heated up by then.
Amen. I love y'all, but we're going to have a hard time coming to watch baseball when it's 20-something degrees.
My dad's already got himself ordered a heated jacket. Battery powered.
I
He's
might
legit.
I might need to order one myself so I can join in. As the seconds tick away, 3, 2, 1. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Your final score in this rivalry game, definitely one-sided. The homestand in Moody Blue Devils 92. The visiting St. Clair County Saints 17. Go get your snacks and then come back and get ready for varsity action, boys style. The Saints and the Blue Devils renew their rivalry in basketball. And I'll be joined in the second half by one Kobe Graves. Drew, I've enjoyed you, young fella.
It was a pleasure.
God bless you. I love you.
Love you too, man.